Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's bank holiday. Today's video is sponsored by Heart of the Tribe Gallery, where art meets community. More about that later. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, it's a normal bank holiday here in Glastonbury. We have the 30th anniversary dance out with the Morris dancers, and we now have the Hare Krishnas. Hello and welcome to Gabriel in the future. Well, I say in the future, it's tomorrow when you're watching this, because this is Sunday and we started this film on Saturday. I was booked to film Morris dancers, painters and Vikings today, and sadly there's so much going on that I can't fit it all in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this video about a bank holiday weekend here in Glastonbury. What's it like to come and have a bank holiday weekend here? Is there a lot happening? Is there stuff to do? We're going to find out in this film. So back to me in the present, yesterday, if that makes sense. I have it on good authority that the Abbey has been invaded by Vikings. Best we get to go and say what's going on, haven't we? So, it would appear the rumours are true. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, we have entered the Danelaw within Glastonbury Abbey, and one of the guard dogs has already seen me and is telling me to leave. So, we'll have a look round, see what's here. So hopefully we'll find out a little bit about Viking history today.
But again, so this leads later to the motivation for Scandinavians to raid Paris, because it's not just about what silver they can take and what like material wealth. Strategically, this is a production of mail and helms and swords. So they would demand this in their tithes and their what they call gelds to be paid off to go away. And then they equip their armies and come back for another go. And Athelred the Unready decided to go over and lay waste to quote-unquote Danish settlements in north of England, which is a remarkably stupid thing to do because by all accounts one of the people who was killed in this was Canute's sister.
And it would go through mail as well. The sharp spears would definitely go through mail. Chops, slices, even if that's sharp, wouldn't go through. But if that was sharp, that would go through, break the links. So, hence why Dutchies still wear chainmail gloves. And those that go diving with sharks, they'll wear chainmail stuff. So, serrations won't do anything. But piercing, would go through it.
So as you can see, lots to learn here today.
If you didn't turn up, they would write a thing called a scorn pole, which is they would get a severed horse's head, stick it on a pole, and basically write on the pole in the runes, this person is a massive coward because they didn't turn up here at this day, screw them, they're arseholes. And you just stick it somewhere and be like,
so everyone knew.
everybody knows. And the last scorn pole that ever was done was in Iceland in the 1940s, 50s.
Oh, wow.
And it was an Icelandic man disagreed with the distribution of Viagra in Iceland. So he made a giant scorn pole with a giant calf penis on top, and he aimed it at America because they were importing it. And he basically called them all impotent assholes and just left on the coast of Iceland. It was like, take it down then. Come in, take it down.
Excellent.
So it's still seen today. It's quite fun.
Some examples of the armour that you might see, the chainmail and the famous Viking shields, similar to the ones that used to adorn the sides of the ships when they came over on their shopping parties. Well, we'll be coming back later on at 2 o'clock for when they're all dressed up and beating 7 bells out of each other. But for now, we've got other things to look at. So as we leave the Abbey, if we do a left here, we can cut through the town hall where there's something else going on. They have a fair on. Let's go and have a look. Cool, it's cooler in here than it is out there, I tell you. So it doesn't matter where you go in town today, something is happening. Let's head on out the front. So we've just seen the Vikings in the Abbey. If there's anything you need whenever you're in Glastonbury of a Viking nature, that's the place to go. It's called Weirdhaven and it's an amazing place to be. We're now walking down Benedict Street because another event going on today is a continuation of the paint jam that we photographed a while ago. So we're going to go down there, see how that's getting on, before we move on to see some Vikings pummeling each other with large sticks. And here we are at the King Arthur with the appropriate paint jam poster outside. Let's go through. Hello! Hiya. Hey, and it's Dan himself. Hi guys! Let's go see what's happening out the back, shall we? Here's the wonderful button girl working away on the wall. Hello, Jam. How you doing, hon?
Thank you.
Nice one. Yeah.
Tasting in the sun and getting high on my feet.
Absolutely. It's warm, isn't it? Well, that wall's looking amazing. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are. Look at that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back at the Abbey. It's nearly 2 o'clock. I don't know if you can see over there under the shade of the tree behind you there is the Viking warriors standing in the shade, keeping cool and getting ready for what's about to begin. So let's go find somewhere where we can stand and watch the debacle.
On the count of 3, please give me your own battle cries to get these lovely people started. 1, 2, 3. have Domino in the yellow and Leaf the Beardless here in his male. I lost the grips, alright? We're fighting, not dancing. Smash him out. Oh. Here we have our lovely farm boy versus Tiny. Come on, Tiny, stop playing with him. Yeah. Gosh. Oh, chain. And he's died lovingly. Just to make sure you're all safe. So, unsurprisingly, the people in the male survived. Who would have thought that was going to happen? So, here we have Tiny, the one with the reallys, really. You're Tiny. I don't have I known you? I don't have my glasses on, so here we have Tiny, so called because he's the smallest person in the group, and Leaf the Beardless, because he has nothing on his chin, he has no beard.
I'm sorry.
Look at him, there's nothing there. So, okay, my banter isn't amazing. Okay, off you two go.
Beardless.
Go on, Tiny.
Go on, Lee.
Go on, Lee.
Oh. How he's armless. Look who's beardless. Look who's beardless.
I'll have you.
Yeah, whatever.
Beardless. Tiny. Tiny. Beardless.
Can't be any sort of time. Keep me here.
Oh. Oh. Tiny, work it in. Twist it, twist it, twist it.
No.
His wife's back there. His wife's back. Tiny, everyone! Okay, our dads, roll off. You are literally not being paid by the minute.
over here we have Button Girl, Gemma, who is painting away and finishing the work that she started last time we were here. How's it going, girl?
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Lovely to see, and the work's coming on really nicely.
I fully intended to be finished by now, but I've just taken it super steady.
I'm partly responsible. We sat and chatted for a while earlier. It was good.
Yeah, no, it's going really well. Yeah, got the strawberry flowers in.
Strawberries look like strawberries because you were concerned about that, but I can recommend people, if you want to look at a strawberry, there they are down there.
Still got to get the lines in, but yeah, got bumblebees going up now, which I'm kind of getting a bit of a reputation for.
Which puts you well in here with all the bumblebee action we got going on, doesn't it?
Yeah. At some point, I'm going to put some of my cute little bees up on the wall.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm going to let them kind of put their main body of work in, and then see where I can just sneak them in. Yeah.
Nice. I can see Dan over there throwing some tunes on the deck.
Oh yeah,
All happening. Which, ladies and gentlemen, for the sake of not getting what's named on YouTube, I have to cut all that out. So hopefully my background noise eliminator is getting rid of Dan's rather wonderful set. Sorry.
Yeah, put it online though as a separate thing if anyone wants to listen on RGTV.
There you go, RGTV. So if you hear the set, which I can't sadly broadcast. Welcome back. We're at the Tour Leisure because it is the Riders in the Sky annual ride out today. Happens every year. Last couple of years they've been down at the Tour Rugby Club because Tour Leisure was closed, but now they've reopened it. It's all brand new and sparkly, and so we're back here today. Let's go and have a look round. If you've got a bike, come out, get on the Riders in the Sky. This gets bigger and better every year, and it's great to see it back in its old home here at Tour Leisure. It's about 10 past 10. They're going to be leaving soon on the ride. We'll go and watch them leave. But in the meantime, let's go and have a look at a few more motorbikes, shall we? So, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, over 400 bikes they reckon we've got here today. In about a quarter of an hour, all these engines are going to start up into what is one of the most beautiful sounds on God's earth. Basically, what they do is they go on a ride, lasts about an hour, And back here, when they get back, there's a big family day happening. We'll come back down later. Oh. Can you hear that? Oh, that's nice. And here goes the ambulance. Here we go. And here they come. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many motorbikes just left. I will count and I'll put the number up on the screen, but what a great turnout. What a tremendous turnout. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from motorbikes to steam engines, Glastonbury has it all. So, from motorbikes to Vikings. Some would say that's not a very tenuous link. Some would say it is. Let's go find out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you saw yesterday some of the amazing fighting going on out here, and how nobody came out with a bruise on their head, I don't know. But they didn't, and they survived. And I'm here with one of the amazing guys now. I'm here with Ash. Hi Ash, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, everyone.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Basically, I wanted to know all about your group, where you come from, what you do, and why you do it.
Oh yeah, I can certainly fill you in on that. So we are a Viking Age reenactment group. We are called Drakabjorða.
Meaning?
Brotherhood of the Dragon is the rough translation. So we cover the Viking Age, but not just the Vikings, but the people they interacted with and encountered in their travels, raids and trades. The group has been running for around 10 years now. Our living history has grown every year. We do something new every time. So we have everything from dyeing displays, dyeing wools with various natural dyes and ingredients. We have a woodworker, we have combatants, plenty of those, willing to risk life and limb in the arena for the entertainment of the public.
So, if anybody wanted to take part in this, what do they do?
So for us, you can contact us on our Facebook page, typing in Drakabjorða. I'll pass you some details you can link in the video below.
We'll do that. That's why I work with professionals, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I also admin a reenactment page called Reenactment UK and Reenactment UK upcoming events and groups. And these pages, should you not be in our catchment area, these pages also help you to find a group suitable to the period you want to reenact and where you want to reenact them. But if you are Somerset based and maybe just a little further afield, you can join us if you want to do Viking Age, Anglo-Saxon. We also have Irish, we have Eastern European, and we have, I think, 1 or 2 Frankish as well. Me, myself, I portray a Norwegian, largely basing my kit out of the Gjermundbu grave from Norway, the burial of a king or high nobility status individual. I've been doing it about 13 years with various different groups. So don't worry, you don't have to get all of this straight off the bat. We will help you find the right kit, find the right traders, and find best way for you to portray what you want to portray.
Can't have too many farm boys.
And we can't have too many, yes. Yeah, we need more willing farmers. You'll probably see in the fight footage a brave young soul with a wood axe and a shield and a can-do attitude, bravely throwing himself in against more professional warriors like myself.
Which is how it would have been. That's the point. One of the things I wanted to cover about this is people obviously come along because they want to see the fights. It's exciting. But this is kind of living history. This is a way of people seeing how people live. They don't realise sometimes, how things were back in the day. And the educational side of this is also important. Just leading on from that, do you do Viking and other periods, or are you specifically interested in Viking?
Me, myself, I've been doing Viking Age for, like I said, 13 years. I have dabbled in medieval. I'm looking to do Tewkesbury next year. I've done it once before and it was a great blast. I'm looking to portray a billman, part of the rank and file, because getting a knightly equipment set together, very expensive, and that is a long process to get that done correctly. So Viking Age is very much my passion. Like you say, it's about the education, it's about showing people how they would have lived, interacted, both them and the Anglo-Saxons and their cultures, and also, debunk a lot of the myths about the period, because a lot of history gets oversimplified for the sake of easy digestion. So today I've had already a few conversations about the interaction between pagans and Christianity as those cultures blended and melded over the course of the Viking Age.
I'm just looking on the table and I can see an axe head. I can see cloak pins, money. This is a scabbard tip, isn't it?
Yep, scabbard shape. So this would be a bit of decoration, but also practical to help protect the end of a scabbard. The Vikings and the Anglo-Saxons, a lot of people of that period were really into their decoration, and particularly on a scabbard. A sword was one of the most valuable things you could own. You didn't have to necessarily be a warrior to own one. You could simply be a high-status merchant or other individual. It would be a sign of your status as much as a weapon. As such, the scabbard would be as highly decorated as the sword. Hence things like chapes, peace ties, which would help keep the sword in place, and the belt fittings as well, would all add together to really show off just how much money you were able to spend.
And talking about money, there is some right there, an armband. This was Saxon money, wasn't it, in the day?
Yep, so the coins are a mix of Saxon and then Anglo-Danish coins, and there's one or two from Byzantium.
Yeah.
Because we find quite a few of those in Viking hordes. This was wearable wealth. And if you envision just how many coins would be needed to melt into this, or even this band here, and consider that individuals were melting that down and wearing this just to show off they had money to spare to wear as jewellery, you get an idea of just how flash and how important it was to be perceived to be wealthy in this period.
And of course, it was status went with it, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
So it was showing your status and your wealth at the same time, and looking pretty trick. I mean, I do like their armbands, it has to be said.
Silver was incredibly popular for that reason. It was bright, it was shiny, bright colours. You'll see I'm wearing very bright red with bright yellow trim to really draw attention to the kind of wealth I'm able to spend and to how I'm able to decorate myself.
Right, well, Ash, I can see you've got some people here who want to know all about what you do. So thank you for talking to us. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And I'll put the links down below if anybody wants to get in touch with you, especially if they're in Somerset. I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah, come and spend a weekend in the Abbey with us.
Why not? Cheers, buddy.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what pottage looks like over a hot fire. Beautiful. Well then, it was great to go back and talk to the people in the village there and see what's going on and look at the amazing food. That pottage did look delicious, didn't it? So yeah, if you want to join and become a Viking at the weekends, I'll put the description below. I'll put the connection details for the guys. So I'm going to head back into town now and we've got to go and see some more stuff, including more painting. Another thing you can do if you're here on a bank holiday is take a tour of the Abbey.
And the monks of Glastonbury put a tomb for Arthur and Guinevere in that central aisle between the choir stalls.
So I'm heading back through town to the Rich Day, and we can go and have a look at what's going on over there before we head off to the pub to see some painting. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, this amazing event has to have somebody behind it, and I found somebody. It's called Nate. How you doing, buddy?
Very well, thanks. And you?
Absolutely brilliant. What a day.
Oh, it's amazing. Amazing so far. We've only just got started.
I know, it's amazing. What a difference coming back here's made as well, isn't it?
It has.
It's come home.
I mean, we had to do something last year just to keep the name alive and keep it going, but this is our home, and it's been amazing.
Brilliant. 418 bikes?
Yes.
A record?
Yeah, and I think we beat it one year. I think 472 was our biggest, which was I think 2018 maybe or 19. But yeah, still amazing. I mean, it looks out there in the car park, you can't move with the amount of bikes.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
How much are you able to raise this year?
So, at the moment, our total raise to date is 109,995.75. It's amazing, like the support we get from the local community.
Every single year.
It is. And you think, is this going to drop off at some point? Are people going to stop, but they don't, and they come out and they're amazing.
There is a web address where you can still donate after the event, isn't there?
Yes, if you go to www.richday.co.uk, there's information on there, or our Facebook or Instagram pages. You can find ways to donate on there, and just drop us a message anytime. But we're hoping to do a few more events throughout next year and do a few more charity events, and then hopefully come again bigger and better next year.
The people who are going to benefit from today's raisings are here with me now. The amazing Dorset and Somerset Air Ambulance. Now, I personally hope you never have to meet any of these guys, but if you do, you're going to be lucky they're there. How are we doing today?
We're having a wonderful day, thank you.
Fantastic.
Fantastic turnout, lovely weather, and we've had our stalk car with us who led the ride all the way around.
And your job exactly, Ben, is to do what?
So I'm a specialist practitioner in critical care, so I'm one of the paramedic by background clinicians that work both on the helicopter and the cars. So obviously we provide enhanced and critical care on top of that of the normal care that the ambulance service provides. So that could be additional pain relief, advanced airway management, blood product resuscitation, and various additional bits of equipment and clinical leadership that support our ambulance.
Which wouldn't be on a normal ambulance,
That's
I take
correct,
it.
yeah, wouldn't be on a normal ambulance at all.
And so not only can you get it there quicker, you can get things there that wouldn't normally be at an accident scene.
Absolutely. So the beauty of the aircraft is getting a critical care team, so that's a physician, so a consultant, either an emergency medicine consultant, an anaesthetist or intensivist. We have kind of 3 different types of doctor that work alongside us as specialist practitioners, and we will get on scene quite quickly in the aircraft, and then sometimes we just take the patient by road because we can do more in the back of an ambulance. Obviously, if we're flying someone further afield to a major trauma centre or specialist centre, then we'll fly in the aircraft.
What's your scramble time?
So by day, as soon as we get the job, we hope to be out the door and engine started within 5 minutes.
Anywhere in the 2 counties within 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Anywhere within
20 minutes.
2 counties, 20 minutes. That is...
By night is slightly longer because we fly with night vision goggles and we have to look at all of our landing sites specifically using mapping system in the base. So we'll look for wires and various things that would catch us out in the hours of darkness. So that normally takes about 15 minutes to get mobile.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you hear a helicopter and you look up and it's bright yellow, chances are Ben here could be on it, on his way to save someone's life. I mean, that doesn't sound, it sounds dramatic, but it's true. I mean, that's your daily job, isn't it?
We try.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much for everything you do. And I hope you have a great day here. Thank you so very much. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, like the firemen outside, these guys are so brave, and what they do, they come out, you need them, they're there, no questions asked. We are so lucky to have that. Long may they carry on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with the merry band of painters who have created the wall we see in front of us here. What do you think of it, guys? Well, how do you think it's gone? One at a time.
We're buzzing.
Yeah. It's been brilliant.
One of us is going to do it.
Yeah, one of them. It's
been great. I don't know. It's not finished yet. Like, it's hard to, but you can tell what it is.
Doesn't it brighten the place up as you walk?
Everyone's happy. I mean, it's sort of like on feedback, people are really positive. Like, all I can see is what I haven't done yet, and probably the same with the other guys. But I'll let one of you talk about that.
Yeah.
How's it gone, guys?
Johnny? It's been good fun.
Man, I painted that Stalin. I don't want to interview again.
Yeah, it's good. Still got a bit to do.
Yeah. So have you guys got other projects coming up? So I know you just finished one, John. What about the other rest of you? Have you got more projects lined up?
Well, we've got the alleyway in the other part of the King Arthur.
As a team?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Individually?
We haven't even brainstormed it. Like, we've been totally focused on this. So
one at a time.
Yeah. Gemma and Carl would like jungle themed. So that's as much as the seed has been soaked. It's like jungle themed. And apparently it's been primed. But
It's been primed, so it's ready.
Haven't thought about it. We really wanted this done before the end of August, and I think that's
Next weekend. Huh?
Yeah. We're going to have that box ticked.
Well, thank you again for making our town a little.
No worries, mate.
to
Thanks for being here. Thanks for helping promote all the things.
Thank you for King Arthur as well.
Thanks.
Yeah. Bless.
Hive mind.
Now you can get on with your painting, chef.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, I started this video yesterday by posing a question, and that question was, is there much to do in Glastonbury on a bank holiday weekend? Well, today is the second day of a bank holiday weekend, and I hope, as you can see from the video that we've made for you, there's lots to do. There's been painting, Vikings, there's been steam engines, motorbikes, Morris dancing, you name it, it's been here. And if you add to that the fact of all the cafes, the shopping and the general experience of being in Glastonbury, then yes, it would appear that coming to Glastonbury on a summer bank holiday weekend is a good idea. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was very much a bit of a last minute mashup because I was multi-booked and couldn't do everything I wanted to. The section on the Riders in the Sky will have its own video with links to the charity where you can still donate, and that will be going up hopefully tonight. This video will be going up in a couple of days' time, and then of course we've got coming up after that, we've got the 5th anniversary of the Heart of the Tribe. So I'm off now to spend the next week huddled up in a dark room editing videos. So from now from me, bye bye. The Heart of the Tribe Gallery is a community art gallery situated near the top of Glastonbury High Street. They host amazing exhibitions supporting local artists, and they have a beautiful secret garden out the back. So be sure to check them out and support local art.